Okay, so this is the quick and easy double crochet beanie. So what we're going to do is we're going to start out with a slip knot. And we're going to chain 6. And join with that last chain to form a circle with a slip stitch. And we're going to chain, oops, don't pick up the tail, chain 2. And holding that tail down, we're going to go into this circle right here. So we're going to do a double crochet, so yarn over, go into the circle, yarn over again, pull up a loop. Now you have 4 loops on the hook, or 3 loops, excuse me. Yarn over, you pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. That would be considered 2 because that chain 2 is considered to be 1. So now we're going to go into our third one. Four, 5, and we're crocheting right over our chain, or excuse me, our tail. 6, 7, 8, and you can drop your tail now. 9, 10, and if it gets tight, just move it over like that. 11, 12. And now we are going to close off this row, and we're going to join. We don't want to go into that chain 2 spot. We want to go to the top, which is right here. I'll pick up both of those stitches, just like that, and do a slip stitch and chain 2. So now we're going to do 2 double crochets in each stitch, whoops, sorry about that, in each stitch all the way around. And this would be considered an increase. So we are going to go actually into the same area where we just did that one. So we're going to do one more here, because that chain again is considered 1, so there's 2. We'll go into the next one and we do 2. And we do this all the way around. Let's just pick up that top stitch there. And we're almost all the way around. So you get the idea of forming the crown. So we have to get it to come out a bit. And you can adjust this from preemie all the way to adult. It just depends on how big you make that crown. Alright, we'll come all the way around. Now we're going to go into the top of this chain here. Oh, excuse me, not here, that's a chain 2. Into here. And do a slip stitch. And we're going to chain 2. Now because we're still increasing, we're going to go right back into that same stitch. And now we're going to do that's an increase, and then the next one we're going to do 1, and then we're going to do an increase, which is the 2 and 1, and then do 1. So do 2 1 2 1 all the way around, and we will continue from there. Okay, so we've completed our 4th row, and I've gone ahead and did my slip stitch and my chain, so we will just go ahead and do that on every row from now on. And so this time we are going to still do our increase in the same stitch because we are still increasing, and this time we're going to do 2 double crochets, 1 in each stitch, and then an increase. Let me show you that again. So here's 1, and then the next stitch 1, and then an increase. So go ahead and do that all the way around, join it and chain it up, and we will continue from there. Okay, so my hat beanie is ready to stop the increasing rows and just do the regular rows. And I wanted to show you how you will know if your beanie is ready when you put it on the crown of your head and you put your fingers at the side. If your hat touches your fingers, then your hat is wide enough to just start coming down around the sides. So I just wanted to show you that. So if your hat is ready, we'll continue and we'll go from there. Okay, so my beanie is ready to start coming down around the sides, and we are going on to our 6th round. And typically I do 13 total rounds. So I'm going to do 7 more rounds of the 1 double crochet in each stitch all the way around, still joining, still chaining our 2 and continuing from there. So I will meet back up with you when my beanie has been finished with 13 rounds. Okay, so here we have our completed beanie, and I did finish doing the 13 rows, and it's going to fit just perfectly. So this is the completed beanie, and so I hope you enjoy, and from here you can really take your project and make it go far. So please be sure to subscribe and to give us a thumbs up and give us a comment. Check back for more beanies as we're always creating.